Imagine this. You're standing on top of the world. The air is crisp, the view is breathtaking, and you've just conquered a massive challenge. You reach for your phone to capture this epic moment, a photo to prove you were there, a memory to last a lifetime. But what if that one photo was the last thing you ever did? This isn't a hypothetical question. It's the tragic reality of what happened on Mount Nama in Sichuan, China. This majestic peak, standing over 5,500 meters tall, is a dream for many climbers. But for one 31-year-old hiker, it became the site of a fatal mistake. He had made it. He was near the summit, tied securely to a safety rope with his guide and team. The hardest part was seemingly over. But then, he wanted that perfect shot. He untied himself from the safety line to get a better angle for a photo. In that single, unguarded moment, he slipped on the snow and ice. He fell 200 meters. There was nothing anyone could do. This story is heartbreaking, and unfortunately, it's not an isolated incident. We see it time and time again. People pushing the limits for a selfie, for a video, for that wow moment to share online. From cliff edges to train tracks to the tops of skyscrapers, the quest for the ultimate photo is leading to an alarming number of accidents and deaths. The phenomenon has become so common, it even has a name: kilfie. So, why does this keep happening? What is it about social media and the desire for validation that makes people disregard their own safety? Part of it is human nature. We've always been driven to explore, to achieve, and to share our stories. In the past, we'd tell tales around a campfire. Today, we'd post them on our feeds. The audience is bigger, the feedback is instant, and the pressure to stand out is immense. A stunning photo from a mountaintop can get you hundreds, even thousands of likes and comments. It feels good. It feels like an accomplishment in itself. This creates a powerful psychological loop. The more positive feedback we get, the more we want. And to get more, we often feel the need to do something even more daring, more extreme. The line between calculated risk, which is a core part of activities like mountaineering, and reckless gambling starts to blur. We start prioritizing the digital reward over our physical reality. We see the world through our phone's lens. Focusing on framing the perfect shot instead of assessing the real, immediate dangers around us, let's break down the incident on Mount Nama. Climbing a snow-capped mountain is an inherently risky activity. That's why climbers use specialized gear like ice axes, crampons, and most importantly, safety ropes. These ropes are their lifeline. They connect climbers to each other and to secure anchor points. If one person slips, the rope and the team are there to arrest the fall. It's a system built on trust and a deep respect for the mountain's power. Untying that rope, even for a second, is like a scuba diver taking out their regulator underwater to smile for a camera. It breaks the most fundamental rule of safety. The hiker on Mount Nama wasn't a novice. Reaching that altitude requires experience and preparation. He knew the rules. But in that moment, the desire for a photo overshadowed years of training and common sense. The slick, icy surface, the steep drop, the thin air, all the objective dangers of the mountain were still there. But his focus wasn't on them. It was on his phone. This isn't just a mountaineering issue. Think about the tourists who ignore warning signs to get closer to a cliff edge for a selfie, or the people who trespass on active railway lines for a dramatic portrait. In each case, the safety barrier, whether it's a rope, a railing, or a rule, is deliberately bypassed for the sake of an image. So, what's the solution? Should we stop taking photos in beautiful places? Absolutely not. Documenting our adventures is a wonderful thing. The problem isn't the photo, it's the mindset. We need to shift our priorities back to safety first, experience second, and photo third. Here are some critical rules to live by, whether you're on a mountain or just on a scenic walk. First, obey all signs and barriers. They are there for a reason, based on expert assessments of the risks you can't see. Second, never compromise your safety equipment. Your harness, your rope, your helmet, they are not accessories. They are essential life-saving tools. Don't take them off for a picture. Third, maintain situational awareness. Before you pull out your phone, stop, look around. Are you on stable ground? Are you away from any edges? Are you aware of your surroundings? The mountain, the ocean, the trail, they demand your full attention. Fourth, understand and respect the environment. Weather can change in an instant. A calm, sunny spot can become a windswept hazard zone. A dry rock can become slippery with a bit of mist. The natural world is powerful and unpredictable. Fifth, and this is a big one for group activities, your actions affect everyone. When the hiker on Mount Nama untied himself, he not only endangered his own life, but also put his guide and teammates in a traumatic and dangerous situation. Adhering to safety protocols is a sign of respect for your team. And finally, let's talk about our relationship with social media. It's time for a reality check. No photo is worth your life. No amount of likes, shares, or comments is worth the grief your loved ones would experience. The best memories aren't the ones perfectly staged for an Instagram feed. They're the ones you live fully and safely. The feeling of the wind on your face, the burn in your legs, the quiet awe of a summit sunset. Those are the real trophies. The photo is just a souvenir. The story from Mount Nama is a tragic lesson. A life full of potential, cut short for a fleeting digital moment. Let his story be a wake-up call for all of us who love to explore. Let it remind us to be present, to be mindful, and to prioritize our well-being above all else. The mountain will always be there. The most important thing is that you are to climb another day. Before you go on your next adventure, make a promise to yourself. A promise to be safe, to be smart, and to remember that the ultimate goal is not to get the shot, but to come home. Share this message with anyone you know who loves the outdoors. Let's change the culture from chasing lives to chasing life safely. Thank you for watching. Stay safe out there, and don't forget to subscribe for more content that matters. We'll see you in the next video.